Okay, so many people approach me and they say, Stallone, yes, we love this program, but then are we going to, if we're going to pay, say, $500 or $1,550 or even maybe $1,000, is it just for the academy and that's it? So what are we going to use in trading? So here's my answer to you. Imagine that you want to build a house that is worth $3 million, and you're told that you have to make payments of about $100,000 for soil test, for all the necessary statutory checks and all of that. And then you go on and say, how can I pay $100,000 because I want to erect a $3 million house? So this is what might just happen. You might erect the house on a soil that is not fit to carry such a building. So what would you rather do? Would you rather spend $100,000 to do all the necessary checks, or would you go ahead blindly and erect a $3 million edifice with bearing the risk of it sinking or it being demolished by the government because you have broken some statutory rules? You choose. I think everybody will want to do the check first. So that is how it is here. Notice that the period the period within which many people in the to know it community were making profit and growing between maybe 2000 and between 2019, 80, I mean 20 and all of that. A lot of people, so many other people were losing money. 2017, so many people were losing money. 18, 2000, many people were losing money. I was amongst those who lost money. Well, the difference between those who lose money and those who gain is knowledge and the quality of knowledge that you get. So what these guys here provide, what the to know it community provides, the analysts and the experts, what they provide is quality education and information to help you to make the right decision for profit's sake. Look at it from another point of view. Did you know that if you spend, say, let's say $1,500 or $1,550, or maybe it's $850, $1,000, whatever it is, to get into the community, that is to pay for your academy, which is $500 if you buy the academy bundle, and then to also get the trade signals, the long-term trade, which is $500 for 1 year, and the daily trade signals, which is $550 for 1 year. Or even if you decide to go one step further to get the master trade signals and strategies, which is $1,500 for 1 year and $400 for a quarter. Did you know that, let's assume you spent $1,550, and then after that you also have, say, $5,000, or even if you have $1,000 to trade with, and you make 10% of $1,000 from the signals and strategies that you get from these people, which is purely, maybe in many cases, copy and paste, very simple for you to apply. Did you know that if you make 10% every single, maybe 2 days, every 2 days or every 3 days, that means that in 6 days you would have made 20%. In 12 days you would have made 40%. In 24 days you would have made 80% of your money that you used to buy the academy product and the strategies. And so it's a lot easier to break even in this community. Okay, so think about it. Look at all these areas that I've mentioned and look at it, that it's a lot. It's for your good. The last case I want to mention, when you think this, the getting into the community is expensive, I need you to divide $500 by 12 months. That is for you to get into the academy. Mind you, the academy, once you pay for the academy, is for a lifetime. But let's assume that you're paying for the long-term trade, signals and strategies. Divide $500 into 12. In fact, if you multiply $50 by 12, it will give you $600. So you should pay less than, say, about $41 or thereabout, if I'm not mistaken, per month. Now divide $41 by 4 weeks. That's about $10 per week. Divide $10 by 7 days. You find out that you're paying as low as maybe about 600 naira per day to get quality information to turn your life around, that you can actually practicalize, instead of going blindly and making mistakes and losing millions of naira. You see? So it's a lot easier. Do the same calculation for the short-term trade. Do the same calculation for the master trade. It might seem heavy because the company is built such that you're made to pay at once 1 year, or you can decide to do a quarter. That means you buy the academy and then you buy 1/4 of the long trade and 1/4 of the short daily trade, and maybe buy a quarter of the master trade signals and put everything together so you get all the nuggets that you need to get in order to grow. I hope this makes it a lot easier for you to make a decision, because you've got to make a decision. Listen, it might not be easy for you, but whenever you are in pain, you must understand that you need to go through a little bit more pain in order to get out of the original pain. My name is Stallone-Obaraemi Samuel. Feel free to reach out to me if you want to make a decision and you are just finding it difficult to make a decision because of a couple of things that might be coming through. Okay, don't look at the figures. Let's talk and find a way how we can carve something out to enable you to get started today. I look forward to seeing you in the community where we take profit every day. Bye for now.